Greetings, huntsmen and hunters, welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Okay, now guys, I had to skip quite a bit of the story, just enough so we can get where, like, Cinder is actually part of the story properly, like, just, like, little instances, like, where you see in, like, the basic story, I decided to skip. So instead, we're just going to be focusing on this. And guys, if you think I should do something else besides just gaming videos on my channel, think about doing this What If series, but I might just shelve it if you guys don't like the idea. So, with that said, here we go. Let's see, where can I grab a swimsuit from? I could ask one of the food stall owners. Yeah, I'm sure they'll sell swimming trunks. Like, yes, I'll have some chips and one of your swim shorts, please. The noodles that they serve in these shops are wow. I mean, I had some good ones in the cafeteria, but I guess you can't substitute for the real thing, huh? You can't beat authentic Chinese food, or in this case, Australian. I wonder if it's because the cook is Mistrali, or because they have some specific ingredients that, you know, every time I see the word Mistrali, it makes me think of mistrone. Like, you know, like the soup. It's weird. Ugh, just the person I didn't want to see. We all know who it is, people. Well, what a surprise to see you here, Kenshi. And by that, I mean, what a surprise to see you at all. You haven't called or came to see me after our heart-to-heart. I guess we've both been busy, haven't we? Guess we have, but really, with how I haven't managed to see heads or tails of you for weeks. One would think you've been avoiding me. Can't imagine why. After all, you did kill two of the most beloved characters in RWBY, so there's two reasons right there. Can't think of a reason why I would want to. Good answer. Why do you join me from Goiza, then? I'm not really hungry. Oh, nonsense. Human beings have a separate stomach for Goiza. I'll show you. Ugh. Here's your serving of Goiza, young lady, with some sides on the house. Oh wow, thank you so much, Uncle. This is disgusting. Uncle? Okay. Am I always thinking of Uncle from Jackie Chan? You know, the one guy who always goes, one more thing, and always did the weird, you know, head flick. Alright, I don't think anyone knows that from Jackie Chan Adventures. Personally, one of my favorite shows growing up. I even have the video game. I might play it on the channel at some point. How could she act so normal? How dare she? I got some mixed servings. Half pork, half chicken. Now, I wouldn't dip them in the sauce over long before. I asked for a slightly more spicy variety. How are you able to do this? Ah, typical Fastinian. Come on, chopsticks aren't that complex. Depends who you ask. I still struggle to use them. I guess they're not, but using chopsticks while wanting to secretly destroy all of them is a bit hypocritical, don't you think? Oh, nonsense. I don't want to destroy all chopsticks. She doesn't miss a beat, but what the hell? Like, seriously, what would I get out of that? I destroy all the chopsticks and find myself a world devoid of anything interesting. Queen of nothing. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be the queen of anything. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve anything. Like, don't get me wrong. There's definitely the final aim of a big sister, so to speak, but not mine. So, what is it you want? We talked about this last time, remember? To be the top chopstick. Eternal, polished, strong, unbreakable, and for that, I need more food. Are you? You couldn't find any other path to that. I considered others, but my big sister simply offered me the one with the most rewards. All it took was being uncaring and about some strangers, the same way they were uncaring about me and the others. Okay, so it's so weird she's referring to Salem as a big sister. I always thought it was more like a, well, I wouldn't say a mother and daughter thing, but I always liked it when they kind of did that with series where they kind of gave them kind of like a relationship beyond just mistress and servant. But then again, I always felt like Salem was kind of a last-ditch thing they added. But that's just me. The others, me, Emerald, and Mercury, are people who have been let down by their fellow chopsticks over and over, including some chopsticks that should have existed to protect and shield them from the lower quality ones. Is it really so hard to believe that we can't really give a damn about chopsticks we don't even know? Can you say you do? Are you bleeding heart like Ruby Rose? No, I didn't say that in good conscience, but I'd never. So many. Because chopsticks you care about would think of you very differently, but never say never when you've never been faced with a choice, Kenshi. At the end of the day, when you're faced with a superior chopstick, you can only do two things: break yourself against them, or bide your time, offering them something that warrants keeping you around in the meanwhile. What I'm doing right now is the latter. Nothing more, nothing less. And unless you get another offer, I will keep on this path. Another offer? Well, I doubt there's anyone who can offer you anything greater than what Salem can offer you, because, let's be honest, there aren't that many other options. After all, you can't really count Osmond. He's technically the polar opposite of the coin. And nothing really else. There's like 2 options. Alright guys, I'll cut you in when the next part of this event takes place. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so I showed this little interaction between Amber and Kenshi just for a little bit of fun, because I always enjoy their interactions. Thank you for accompanying me on my request, Kenshi. I enjoyed that. Think nothing of it. Sorry that I didn't really swim that much. It's fine. I know you need to keep your strength and fitness for tomorrow. Speaking of which, how do you feel? As prepared as I can. We've gone over the tapes so many times, and, well, I don't think we could have come up with a better strategy. I don't like the thought of you having to be a bait, though. Well, I'll be fine. I'm not defenseless anymore, am I? I just need to distract her until the others even out the odds. That's not what I meant. It's not that I fear for your safety. Okay. What is it then? You should take a bit more pride in your skill. You could do so much more than just being bait in this fight. You can win it for your team. You think so much of me, Amber. You think too much of me, Amber. And you think too little. You've made mistakes, big ones. Everyone does. And before you say not as big as mine, may I remind you that my overconfidence reduced me to an unconscious body, only be able to communicate with the outside world through a ghostly apparition. Oh, jeez, Amber. What can I even say to that? You can say nothing. You can only start by realizing that making mistakes does not make you weak, nor does it leave you better off out of the limelight. I'm sure you could have thought of other alternative plans for tomorrow, but they all involve giving you a bigger role, don't they? Seriously, Kenshi, what are you going to do? Nothing. Never do anything important ever again. Well, there's a thought. Okay, guys, that was just a short little interaction, so see when the next thing got to do with Cinder or Amber takes place. See you in a bit. Okay guys, and we're back. Now this takes place just after the fight with Team Indigo, and when we realize Penny has her own mortality now. Team Ruby and Team Juniper have won, so has Team Coffee. Okay, let's see what this goes with. And so is Cinder's team, Team Crimson. We're only going to meet them in the semi-finals. But it's not the fight itself that worries me the most. Whatever Cinder aims to do, the end of the tournament is the time limit. Afterwards, there will be no reason to be in Vale any longer. Wow. If the breach wasn't the main plan of her part of her main plan that was either supposed to enhance the main plot or distract people from whatever she's planning. Her aim is to get to Amber, which means that her priority should be to get as many people away from Beacon as possible. No one gets in her way, and it involves Grimm and the White Fang of all things. As we know, it's going to be something big, and it's going to be during the tournament. Something so big to allow her to act undisturbed. What could it be? Amber, what are you doing? Wondering what those green beans taste like. I don't think Beacon's cafeteria ever served them. And I've certainly never seen them in Sanctuary either. Guess they must be exclusive to Mistral. I see. Well, what about we eat them together later at lunch? Amber, what is it? Nothing in particular, it's just the first time you've actually invited me to do something with you. Huh, I guess that's true. I got so used to always having you around as a passenger that I guess I never really thought about asking what you'd like to do. Oh god, it came out horribly, so horribly wrong. It's fine, I understand what you meant, what you mean. I've been making myself rather scarce and observance to not be further bother. Be a further bother. Amber, you're not a bother. I disagree. You are so much on my behalf and have someone who can at any time choose to intrude on your thoughts. That can't be an easy situation to be in. The sooner this is over, the better. The sooner sorry guys. The sooner this is over and done with, the better. Well, I never thought of you as a bother, Amber. Just someone who needed my help. You're such a unique existence, Kenji. Unique? You think anyone else would have just taken to a weird ghostly visitor and her troubles as easily as you? Your relationship with Agni and magic is what allows you to contact with me like this, but without your kindness and open-mindedness, I would have amounted to squat. You could have just ignored me, or could have just drove each other crazy. Instead, you decided to help me. And that kindness and concern trickled down to all your relationships. I was an asthmatic victim, slowly dying, and now I'm a complete person again, on the way to recovery. I owe you and your friends so much, Kenshi, and I hope I can return the favor one day. First of all, you're making me sound way more special than I really am. Second, they're not my friends. Huh? They're our friends. Aw, that's sweet. Still, you're probably the best friend I've ever had. Aw. I don't care how strong Cinder is or what she threatens me with. I will not let her have you. You mean we will not let her have me? Thanks to you, I'm no longer defenseless. Ah, that was so sweet. Okay, guys, one more event and then I'm going to end this. I know it's a little short, but I don't think there's that many unique, events with Cinder and Amber, just storyline stuff. So, let's go on ahead, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Okay, guys, and we're back. Let's do this. I was first here too, by the way, and the teams were qualified. To think this city hid something this big. Alright, it was worth just to see that expression on her face. You seem distressed. You don't at all. What the hell? Well, you see, for you, this is something that just popped on your radar. For me, it has been daily life for weeks now. A god. A literal god. Walking remnant. Does it make you reconsider your plans regarding chopsticks? Among other things, Now I'm starting to wonder if I should leave you alive after all. I'm touched, really. Then again, that depends on feedback I've yet to receive. You want to know if Salem can deal with Agni for you? Oh, please. The witch is just, well, basically, she's just a glorified revival beast, that's all. Like, she may stand a chance against mortals, but against people who have power beyond her, she has no chance. Like, if she fought any character who can literally affect the very soul, then she's a goner. After all, I can think of a few characters off the top of my head. Ghost Rider, for one. He can literally destroy her soul because of all the sins she's accumulated. And quite a few characters for the Fate series could as well. I'm not going to name them, guys, but if you want me to, I just want to say one. Medea. That's all I'm going to say. You want... Now, let's continue. How do you know that name? Wouldn't you like to know? It's not included in the deal. And with all this, we're done. You're done. Am I now? You will be. I swear it. I won't let you get away with whatever you want to do. My. If this is confidence coming from the fact that you've managed to test your leech ability in battle. Although, truth tell, all I want right now is a tumble in the sheets or two. I mean, it's not like we'll be able to celebrate tomorrow, so I'd rather celebrate right now. Oh, please. Go play with that Emerald. I'm pretty sure she'd be happy to. We're not interested. Particularly with someone as deranged as you. Ugh, this woman's chaotic evil. And let's be honest, there are a few good chaotic evil characters, but just not her. Never her. If you think, can you really overlook the opportunity to catch me in my most vulnerable position? You know, Aura can't do anything for lack of air supply. So if by chance you, I don't know, manage to get your hands around my neck. And squeeze. Going to get that feedback, as you said. Afterwards, you have my number. Ugh. I'm definitely I'm gonna wash my neck after this. I can't believe what she's gone in the head, isn't she? Oh please, she's been crazy for the moment we met her. I gotta clear my head. And wash your neck, Kenji, and wash your neck. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I know this video is quite short, but there wasn't really much else to look at, and I have no idea how long it's gonna be before, you know, the next big event got to do with Amber and Cinder is that we haven't already seen through all the other main story parts or all the other branching arcs. So with that said guys, this is GF, and I'm out of here. See ya.